Hey guys, yeah, I'll just start. What was kind of the key to flipping things, late in the late stages of the first half? LaSalle, so they had a lot of energy, and Bones hit that three there. You guys went on that 9-0 run and take the lead back. So, what kind of flipped in those late stages to regain control and kind of stop the success LaSalle was having on offense?
It was really just sticking to the game plan. I mean, we knew that they were going to be aggressive and keep going at us. And they weren't going to go away. I mean, everybody wants to win, so they're definitely going to compete. So we just had to stay at it. We know that we was going to make our run eventually and just stay level-headed.
And Hassan, what was just the mentality, coming in as a starter today as opposed to coming off the bench, and just how'd you, if you had to assess your performance with that first career double-double?
Repeat that last question. You kind of like.
I'm sorry. Yeah, what was the mentality, starting today instead of coming off the bench for the first time, and just how you kind of assess your performance with the double-double today?
Mentality, I just try to stay focused. Same thing I do every day, my routine, and then just try to come out and compete, help my teammates.
Thank you.
You good, Wayne? Noah Fleischman, go ahead.
Corey, how would you evaluate how Hassan played today, and what was it like, starting with him and just playing with him more today than, in a normal game?
My evaluation of Hassan, he played great. I mean, he did everything that we expected him to do. I mean, he's flying around, blocking shots and scoring inside and playing defense. I mean, playing with him is fun, and it makes everything a lot easier on me, knowing that I got somebody else that can also defend the basket just as well. And being out, if it's a 4 to 5 ball screen, we can switch, and he's very versatile, so it makes it a lot easier.
And then this can be for any of you guys that want to answer this one. In the second half, you guys had a stretch of 5 minutes where you weren't able to get anything going, couldn't score. How is the best way of combating that? And then what's the best way to fix that so you don't have that in a game where it's a little bit of closer score?
I would say more so coming together as a collectively team and talking about it honestly, us knowing that the other team gonna go on the run. The basketball is built on game and run, so everybody gonna make their run. So collectively, just coming together and just wanting to come tighter and basically talk to each other and let us know yo, we got to tighten up right here. They can't score no more or slow them down, and then let's get into our offense and get some nice pace to what we're doing, and let's execute calls. So that we try to do that more so in the second half and try to stop their run.
Wes, who seems to be the only one who can figure out the raise hand feature, so you can share with everybody else.
I'll have a tutorial afterwards. Thanks, Chris. Bones, one for you and then one for Corey. Bones, there was about 6 minutes left. You guys had that mad scramble about 4 or 5 times the ball was up for grabs, and you got points off of it. How do you guys practice or simulate stuff like that in practice to be that aggressive, but to not foul? How do you guys go about being that aggressive but not getting a foul in the play?
I would say more so our coach, he here and there every almost a couple practices here, do certain drills where we dive on the floor for the loose balls or the 50-50 balls, and he always tell us pick it up first, or just try to make a play on the ball and try to convert when we cause their turnover. So honestly, whatever you practice, honestly, it always translates to the game. So we try to always just focus on the little things like that and a winning play so we can convert those turnovers.
I don't know if you were laughing at the question or what made you chuckle when I said about diving on the floor in that 6 minutes.
I said that because it was a lot of scrambling going, and Ace, I always tell him throw the oop off the break, and he said no more oops because I didn't dunk it off the breaks. I laughed because I knew the play was about to happen, but in my head I'm like, I gotta dunk this, but it just didn't happen. I was like, my fault, bro.
and Corey, on a serious note, I know you've got hopefully many more weeks and some months left, but I know you were honored today. I know your family. Mike Rhodes said in the pregame that you're going to go down as one of his all-time favorites because of the work ethic you bring on and off the court. I don't know if you've thought about it yet, but have you thought what you want your legacy to be when people talk about Corey Douglas 5 to 10 years from now? What do you hope they remember about you here?
Just know that I was a hardworking guy and a team player first. I mean, I'm all about winning, and I'll do whatever I have to do to make my team successful.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Sean, go ahead.
Thanks, Chris. Congrats, guys, on the win this afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
You guys got a quick turnaround playing tomorrow against Fordham. Do you like having a quick turnaround like this, or would you like the practices in between the games?
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. Just knowing that we like have to get a lot of rest, honestly. Just try to get quick rest, and then we're back at it tomorrow, honestly. Just, I mean, it's basically like AU days, honestly, playing back to back. So you gotta make it work.
Yeah, and it'll be a good kind of like prep for the A10 tournament. And we don't get days back-to-back games, so it'll definitely be good for us just to see how that'll go and understand how we got to lock in on scout later on tonight, and then be ready for tomorrow.
Definitely.
And if I could follow up, I know he's not in the room with you guys, but what type of lift does Trey Clark give you guys when he comes on the floor?
I would say more so just him being him, honestly. Just a lot of energy, honestly. You just know what he gonna bring. Sometimes you don't know what he gonna bring, but he gonna do it though. So it's like you never know with Trey, honestly. I mean, he a guy who just want to make it happen, honestly. Just he's a guy who just wants to win, honestly. He'll do whatever for the win. So just him just being out there with us, it definitely like give us a boost, honestly, because you know he just gonna do whatever it takes.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
Noah, go ahead.
This was Hassan and I guess Bones too. Hassan, what was going through your mind when Bones lobbed it up at the end of the first half with the one-handed jam?
What was going through my mind? Not really, because every time it'd be busy, they'd be getting me those lobs all the time, so I already know it was coming. So it was like regular.
Definitely. Try to tell my boys stay alert at all times because it's coming.
Mm-hmm.